My name is Hailey, for those of you who don't know me or aren't familiar with me. I've been doing a lot of online work for XTERRA since April, May time, and it's been wonderful to be able to share this practice with you all. My dad is a triathlete, so I'm very familiar with the world of triathlons. I'm an avid cheerleader rather than a participant. But throughout this practice, I really want you to cultivate the capacity of your breath. So breathing fully and entirely, allowing yourself to give into the shapes, give into the whole experience of the practice. So with that, let's begin an extended child's pose. Hello from Brazil. Thanks for being here. Draw your knees out as wide as you'd like. Stretch your fingertips out long in front of you and tap your forehead down to the mat space. And then right here, this is just a moment to check in and to really arrive into your space. So settle into your pose, and if you feel as if it's not right for you today, that's okay. You can find another shape, maybe on your back or on your belly. You can even draw your palms out a little bit wider, maybe find a goalpost. And then as you arrive right here, take a big full breath in, fill all the way up through your belly, your ribs, and your chest. And then full open up, exhale, let it out. A couple more times like that. Breathe in, fill all the way up. And open up, exhale. And as you're breathing fully and with a little bit more intention than you may have previously, can you feel the energy, the prana, start to soften your muscles, soften your bones, and all the spaces in between? 2 more breaths right here. Just notice how the air fills up into your spaces. And then notice how everything starts to soften. One more time here. Breathe in, fill up. And full breath out. From here, inhale, tabletop. Press up to hands and knees and keep breathing here. Stack your shoulders over top of your wrists and your hips over top of your knees. Press down into the tops of your feet. Now inhale, pull your heart forward, cow. Now breathe. Spread your shoulder blades, or rather, spread your collarbones away from one another and draw your shoulder blades together. Look forward, breathe in. And exhale, cat pose, round and dome through your spine. Press your palms down into your mat space. Scoop your belly up and in and spread your shoulder blades away from one another. Now a couple more rounds like this. Inhale, cow, pull your heart forward. And exhale, cat, round and dome through your spine. Spread your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, cow, reach your heart space forward. And exhale, cat, round and dome through your spine. Now continue to move through these. Maybe you soften your focus or close your eyes. Maybe you start to add in little movements here. And really start to make this your own. So part of joining into the capacity of your breath is seeing how far your movements will take you. Now one more round as you are. Inhale, neutral tabletop, lengthen out through your spine. Exhale, tuck your toes and step forward to a ragdoll forward fold. Uttanasana. Draw your feet out as wide as you'd like. Grab hold of opposite elbows and bend your legs a lot so that your chest can get really gooey in between your thighs. Now keep your breath full here. Shake your head out, no. Maybe shake it out, yes. And allow anything that's been hanging onto your body to drip off of you. Now gently release your palms down towards your mat. Heel toe your feet to about hip width distance. Pull your belly up and in. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand. Stack bone over bone. And exhale, equal standing pose, samasthiti. Release any pressure in your neck. You can peel your arms out wide or even pull them together at heart center. Now soften your focus or pull your chin towards your chest and feel now how the orientation of your body has shifted, but your breath remains completely involved with you. Take a full breath in, fill up. And a full breath out. Now, throughout these moments that we share, how can you infuse your energy, infuse your breath in a purposeful way that is guiding and supportive? Breathe in and full breath out. Now, gently release your palms down by your sides if they weren't there already. Lift your shoulders up to your ears and then soften them down and away from one another. From here, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Sweep your arms out and up. Keep your breath steady here. Press down into both of your feet. Energetically scrape your heels away from one another so your outer thighs are activated. Now from here, take a big full breath in. Exhale, side bend to the right. Lift up through your left fingertips. Feel your entire left side body start to peel open. Root down into both of your heels and wrap your right shoulder up towards the sky for a gentle twist. Inhale, Urdhva, reach both of your arms up through center. And exhale, side bend towards the left. Now reach up through your right arm. Feel the opening on your right side body and wrap your left rib cage upwards towards the sky. Inhale, reach both of your arms all the way up. Now exhale, standing forward fold. Dive all the way down. Take up space as you settle. Inhale, high halfway lift. Pull your palms to the tops of your thighs. Now keep breathing here. Lift your chest in line with your hips. The reason being for this is it will activate the muscles that frame your spine. It'll support the length of your spine. Now hook your belly up and in. Shift your weight forward into your toes. So now your hamstrings and your glutes are a part of the equation. Breathe in. And exhale, high plank pose. Plant your palms down. Step your left foot back, then your right. Now keep breathing here. Press down into your palms a lot to find a little dome in your back. You can always bring it down to your knees if that feels better in your upper body. Now inhale, shift forward an inch. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. So I'll tap my knees down for this one. Go nice and slow so it's controlled. Now inhale, baby cobra. Press into the tops of your feet. Lift your chest upwards and breathe. Stretch your elbows away from your chest. Bring your focus slightly down. Breathe in. And exhale, release your forehead. Inhale, tabletop or high plank, up to you. And exhale, downward facing dog. Stretch your tailbone up and then back. So our first time here, give yourself a bit of freedom. So maybe you pedal out through your feet. Maybe you send your heels to either side. Maybe you draw your feet out a little bit wider. There's lots of ways to explore this shape, and then with each of these moments of curiosity, you can find then and customize the shape as it fits best for you and your body. Beautiful. Breathe in and breathe out. We'll take all that breath to movement. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, standing forward fold. Uttanasana, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Place your palms on top of your thighs, shift forward. And exhale, standing forward fold. Now you're pulling your air up. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Reach up through your fingertips. And exhale, side bend to the right. Lift up through your left fingers. Inhale, move through center. Exhale, side bend to the left, like you're swaying. Inhale, reach through center. Exhale, standing forward fold. Dive your whole body down like it's dripping off of you. Inhale, high halfway lift. Shift forward into your toes. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step your right foot back, then your left. Inhale, shift forward. Maybe you tap your knees down. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest up. And exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stretch your tailbone up and back. One more time through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, standing forward fold. Travel to the head of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Press into your toes. Exhale, forward fold. Dive down. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Press into your feet to lift your torso up. Exhale, side bend to the right, like you're swaying like a tree. Inhale, move through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, standing forward fold. Dive all the way down. Let your body drip. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. Plant your palms. Step your left foot back, then your right. Inhale, shift forward. Maybe you tap your knees down. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Scrape your elbows along your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra, bhujangasana. Lift your chest up. And exhale, release your forehead down. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Press all the way up. And exhale, downward facing dog. So now maybe your downward dog shape is getting a little bit more comfortable. It's becoming a little bit more familiar to you. And from here, energetically drag your arm bones towards one another, like you are scrunching your mat up underneath your palms. And then from here, gently micro bend your knees. That'll alleviate any deep sensations in the back line of your body. Press your tailbone up and then back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, lift your right leg upwards. Now pause to breathe here. You can open up your right leg. You can find little circles here, shake it out if you'd like. Press equally into both of your palms so that your shoulders stay aligned and protected. Now from here, breathe in, dial your right hip tip down, and exhale, low lunge. Draw your thigh to your chest, look forward, then step your foot between your palms. You can grab hold of your calf and kind of scooch your foot forward if you need a little bit more assistance and support there. So right from here, dial your left hip tip down, plant your left palm, inhale, low lunge twist, reach your right arm back and up towards the sky. Now, pause right here, pull your right knee over top of your right ankle so your bones are in line with one another. Press your shoulder blades in towards your chest. Now, if the twist feels like a lot for you, you can place your knee down and then start to lift up, maybe even place your left forearm on top of your right knee, or right thigh rather. Now, if you're staying with your left palm grounded, press your shoulder blades into your chest. Maybe your gaze starts to come up towards your right palm. Take a big breath in here. And exhale, low lunge. Land your left palm down. I'm going to flip around. From here, inhale, warrior two. Press your left heel down into the mat. Windmill your arms open and send your arms away from one another in opposition. So a couple of things about warrior two here. Pivot your left toes slightly in to peel your left hip down. Then from there, wrap your inner right thigh out towards the outer edge of your foot. Stretch open through your fingertips as you hug your shoulder blades together. So your chest is open and expansive. It's bringing something in. Take a big breath in. And exhale, a side angle pose. Reach your right arm forward. Land your right forearm and then peel your left arm up to the sky. And settle in. So with your right hip crease, pull it back towards your left hip. That'll create more length in your right side body. Now wrap your right rib cage up towards the sky. Feel openness in your wings. Press into your front foot, your right foot. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your right arm up towards the sky. Breathe here. Pick your right hip tip up towards your right rib cage to expand deeper into your right side body, like our side stretch in the beginning. Take a big breath in. Now exhale, low lunge. Windmill your palms down to your mat. Frame your right foot. Plant both of your palms. Inhale, high plank. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Now this is different this time. Exhale, lower down just halfway. Your knees can come down to the mat as well. Inhale, upward facing dog. Bring your focus forward. Peel your collarbones away from one another. And exhale, downward facing dog. Roll to the ball mounds of your feet. Then press your tailbone high. Now the first variation we took with baby cobra, you can always come back to that or skip it altogether. Now for the left side, inhale, lift your left leg up. Keep breathing. You can wiggle out as you like. Find what feels good in your body here. This practice is about you and personalizing it for your experience today. Now dial your right, or rather your left hip tip down. That's the side that we're working on. Breathe in. And exhale, low lunge. Draw your thigh to your chest. Look forward, step through. And maybe you grab hold of your left calf and pull it through. Press down into the ball mound of your right foot. That's your anchor here. That's what's keeping you steady and lifted. Inhale, low lunge twist. Reach your left arm back and up towards the sky. Now keep breathing. Peel your right rib cage underneath your left. Maybe you look up towards your left palm. Now for customization, you can tap your knee down and pull your forearm to your left thigh for a little less pressure. Because we're parallel to gravity, it's gonna put a little bit more pressure on your spine here. Take a big breath in. And exhale, low lunge, land your left palm. Now dial your right heel down, inhale, warrior two, circle all the way open. Keep your breath steady here. Now focus on your stance. Your legs are about a leg's length, or your feet rather, about a leg's length in width. Dial your right toe slightly in. I like to think it's like a little hula hoop, right? So your right hip is dialing down. Then squeeze your left glute. That'll pull your inner left thigh out. So back leg, slightly neutral, maybe a little internal rotation. Front leg, external rotation. Now spread open through your fingertips. Hug your shoulder blades together a lot. So it's like you're lifting up. Then lift your hip tips towards your low ribs. Now your tailbone is underneath the rest of your spine. Bring your focus over your front fingers. Breathe in. And exhale, side angle. Stretch forward. Then land your left forearm. Peel your ribs open and up towards the sky. Draw your left hip tip back towards your right. Wrap your left rib cage up to the sky. Press down into your left foot. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep breathing as you arrive. Feel your ribs as if they were separating from one another. They were peeling open to let your breath move a little bit more freely through your body. Take a full inhale. And exhale, high plank to low plank. First, frame your left foot. Then step your left foot back to meet it. Your right. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into your palms. And exhale, downward facing dog. Root down to the balls of your feet. Stretch your tailbone up and then back. Take a big breath in here. And a full breath out. My friends, we'll take that breath to movement 2 times through, and then we'll start to invite something new in. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And exhale, low lunge, step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, low lunge twist, reach your right arm back and up to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, frame your front foot. Dial your left heel down. Inhale, warrior two, separate your arms. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, then down. Open up through your chest. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your right arm up. And exhale, high plank to low plank. I'm going to skip this one and head straight back to down dog. For the inhale, find your back bend. And then on the exhale, downward facing dog. Left side now. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step all the way through. Inhale, low lunge twist, reach your left arm back and up to the sky. And exhale, low lunge, like it's swimming down. Press your right heel down. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, side angle, reach forward and down. Stretch your fingertips away from one another. Inhale, reverse warrior. Press into your front foot. Lift your left arm high. And exhale, high plank to low plank. Step your left toes back. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Wonderful, friends. Keep your breath full. And as you arrive in down dog, we've got one more time all the way through. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step all the way through. Inhale, low lunge, twist, as if you were moving underwater. What would that feel like? And exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, side angle pose, reach forward and down. Peel your arms away from one another. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your right arm high. And exhale, high plank to low plank. Step your right foot back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Reach your heart forward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step all the way through. Inhale, low lunge twist. Reach your left arm back and up. Exhale, low lunge. Swing your left arm forward and down. Inhale, warrior two. Peel your fingertips apart. Exhale, side angle pose. Stretch your arms away from one another. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your left arm high. And exhale, high plank to low plank. Plant your palms, step back, move with the intention of keeping the fullest capacity of your breath. And downward facing dog is where we meet. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath as you are. Inhale. Exhale. Now, we start to add on now. Inhale, lift your right leg upwards. Exhale, low lunge, step all the way through. So this flow is going to be a little bit different now. Inhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. So arms extended behind you. Pick your body up away from your right thigh. It should feel similar to a halfway lift in your upper body, but a little bit different in the legs, of course, because we're in an asymmetrical shape. Draw your left hip forward, your right hip back. Take a big breath in here. Now exhale, one-legged Urdhva. Shift forward, lift your left leg away from your mat. So now balancing on one leg here. Keep your breath steady. Press into your right first toe. Flex your left foot. Imagine you're taking a big step upwards, so your hamstrings activated and you're reaching up. Breathe in here. Exhale, eagle pose. Wrap your left thigh up and over your right. Wrap your left arm underneath your right. So a couple of options here. You can grab hold of opposite shoulders. You can tap your left toes down, or you can work for the double wrap. I'm going to tap my toes down for today and keep hold of my opposite shoulders. So left leg over right, left arm under right. From here, stretch your elbows away from your chest, and then stack your shoulders over top of your hips. You might feel like you're leaning back or like you're going to fall. If you feel that way, bend deeper into your right leg. Keep your breath full. Now the purpose of this shape is to really constrict your right side. So the deeper you squeeze, the deeper the benefit of it. Breathe. Breathe out. Inhale, one-legged Urdhva, unravel. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Back to where we started. Stretch your left toes behind you. Now from here, inhale, warrior two. Press your left heel down, open up. Exhale, side angle. Land your right arm down. Reach your left fingertips high. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm up. And exhale, high plank to low plank. Step your right foot back. Move through. Inhale, upward facing, look forward. And exhale, downward facing. Send your tailbone up and then back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, low lunge. Step all the way through. Inhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Pick your body up. Stretch your fingertips behind you. Reach your sternum forward. Now pull your left hip crease back a lot. Feel the muscles that frame your spine starting to activate here, and hug your shoulder blades together a lot. Now press into your left foot right away. Inhale, one-legged Urdhva. Lift your right leg up and through. Keep breathing here. Root down into your left first toe. Press into your right foot like you were stepping upwards. Breathe in. And exhale, eagle pose. Now wrap your right thigh over your left, your right arm underneath your left. Again, you can touch opposite palms, grab your opposite shoulders, find the double wrap, or even tap your right toes down. Suction the left side of your body. Stack your shoulders over your hips, and then bend deeply into your left knee. Now, the deeper you suction, the more blood flow it will start to bring into that side of your body when you release it. Wonderful, friends. Inhale, one-legged Urdhva. Reach your right leg up and through. And exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Step your right toes back. Inhale, warrior two. Open all the way up. Peel your arms away from one another. Exhale, side angle. Reach your left arm forward and then down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left arm up. And exhale, high plank to low plank. Plant your palms, step your left foot back behind you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Keep the fullness of your breath as you open your chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. Send your tail up and back. Wonderful, my friends. Now, we'll find our way to child's pose. So tap your knees down, broaden them out wide. You can even pull them closer together if you'd like. And then arms out long in front of you, arms out to a T. Even if your thighs are close, you can find embryo's pose with your arms behind you. And just a moment to check back in with yourself. So we started in this shape, we found the shape in the very beginning, and now we're coming back to it to see if there's been an evolution, a change. Maybe your body has shifted or your energy has shifted. Now, as you settle in here, can you see how your breath is moving through your body? And again, notice, has it changed? Has there been something new that I've discovered? Do I feel a little bit fuller? Do I feel a little bit looser? Just taking stock of what changes have occurred within you. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. One more here, breathe in. And breathe out. Now inhale, tabletop, press up to hands and knees. Pause to breathe here. So we're going to move into some core stabilization. Pull your belly up and in, and now draw your inner thighs together to touch. From here, press into both of your palms equally. I kind of like to grip my mat with my fingertips. Think like the way a cat shoots out its claws. Now from here, send your hips over towards the right. Your left knee may pick up off the ground, but press your left palm deeper into the ground. Then draw your hips back through center, and then send your hips over to the left. So your right knee might pick up this time, but keep your right palm down into the ground. And then draw your hips back through center. So like a little tick-tock from side to side. Shift your hips to the right, and then move through center. Shift your hips to the left, and then move through center. Now continue through these. Notice if your shoulders, or rather your chest, starts to sink down to the mat. We want the opposite to happen. So as your hips are shifting, your chest stays at the exact same level. One more time on each side. And then one more time to the other side. Then come back through center. Now keep your knees touching close together. Now plant your right palm about a handprint closer to your left. So now it's a little bit more towards the center of your chest. Now draw your right leg out to sort of a fire hydrant shape. You can flex or point your foot, up to you here. Now you can stay right here. This is a lot of core work, even though yes, it is working your outer right glute. Now start to lift your left palm away from your mat. It can be a little touch, a little lift, right? Or you can start to find to a T, maybe even reaching forward. So we're working our abductors. We're also stabilizing our center, forcing our body to control itself so that we can lift our leg a little bit higher. Now, one more breath here, inhale. And then exhale, come back through center, and just find a little circle of your hips. Get some pressure off of your palms. You can even shift back and sort of shake out your wrists a bit. Take a breath in. And exhale, move to the other side. So now, with your left palm, place your left palm about a handprint closer to your right, sort of underneath your left chest or your sternum. Now lift your left leg up to a fire hydrant. Again, you can flex or point, up to you here. Now pull your belly up and in like there's a fish hook at your belly button, scooping closer to your spine. Now from here, maybe you start to lift your right palm up, right? Like a little handprint lifting upwards. And then coming down. Maybe you're like, oh, this is not so bad. And then maybe you start to lift your right arm out to the side. I know for myself, this side's a bit stronger. So there might be a little bit more balancing happening. If you feel really wiggly, press into your right shin and knee and your left palm alive. One more breath here. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Come back to a seat on your heels and a little shake of your wrists. Good work, friends. Now, from here, stack your shoulders over top of your hips. We'll move through a series that's here to strengthen your core, strengthen your back. It's also to get the blood flowing as you breathe a little bit deeper. So it's a quick flow, but it's really effective. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And then keep breathing here. So same as our Urdhva Hastasana. Press down into your knees and shins, lift up through your fingertips, take a breath in. And then exhale, sweep your palms behind you. You'll create a little triangle right above your sacrum with your palms. And then send your hips back behind you, a little child's pose or embryo's pose. Tap your forehead down. Now, inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Squeeze your glutes, pull your belly in to lift your chest upwards. And exhale, back down. Palms to your sacrum. Shift back, pull your crown forward. Inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, move down. So moving from flexion, this shape right here, to extending all the way up through our arms. Keep moving forwards and backwards through these. Send your hips back. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, dive down. So this motion is a great way to stabilize your spine, your core, as well as your glutes, which can all come in handy in really any activity that you're doing. One more round here. Inhale as you lift up. And then exhale as you come back down. Now from this shape, just pause for a moment. See where there's places of tension, and then can you send your breath there for a moment of relief? Take a breath in. And a breath out. And we'll move through a couple of twists here. So extend your fingertips out in front of you. Tabletop is where we meet. Tuck your toes and downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Send your tailbone up and then back. Now hug your arm bones towards one another a lot, like you were trying to scrunch up your mat, bringing your palms closer. And then from here, press your palms and your fingertips further away from your toes to elongate your spine. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And exhale, low lunge. Stay high on the ball mound of your left foot. From here, inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, sweep your whole body upwards and keep breathing. So high lunge. Root down into your first toe. So both of your first toes, press down a lot into them. Now drive your left hip forward, take a breath in. And exhale, draw your hands together at heart center. Press into each of your fingertips. Inhale, shift your torso forward. And then from here, exhale, revolve crescent lunge, Parivrtta Anjaneyasana. Draw your left tricep to the outer edge of your right thigh. Wonderful. And now from here, a couple of expressions you can take. You can tap your left knee down, your back knee. You can even lift your chest away from your thigh. So you're still getting the full range of the twist. There might just be a little less pressure in your upper body. Now, whichever your expression you're at, squeeze your left glute a lot. Reach forward through your sternum. Now spiral your sternum towards your palms. Hug your right shoulder into your spine. 2 more breaths here. Now, even within the constriction, where can you place your breath so that there's moments of freedom? Breathe in. And then exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your palms to the inside of your right foot, or lizard pose, depending on how you know it. Heel toe your right foot out, so your toes are pointing out at a diagonal. Then tap your left knee down. From here, we'll stay lifted today. Squeeze your left glute and pull your sternum forward. Now really hug your right knee into your right armpit. I'll show you from the front side as well. So toes are a little bit out, and then from here, hug your right knee in. That's gonna stabilize your pelvis a lot. Squeeze your left glute, pull your sternum forward. And you can even move forwards and backwards through that, right? Getting a little bit of a feathering sensation to open up the top of your left hip flexor. Maybe you soften your focus. Take a big breath in. And breath out. Now, tuck your left toes, press into your palms. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Reach your right leg up and then back. And exhale, downward facing dog. A little quick moment here. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, low lunge. Step all the way through. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Pick your torso up. Step your shoulders over your hips, and then your wrists over your shoulders. Now from here, stay high on the ball of your right foot. Squeeze your right glute forward. Pull your left hip crease back. Take a big breath in. And exhale, draw your palms together at heart center. So really press into your palms. That'll activate your chest a lot. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge, Parivrtta Anjaneyasana. Hook your right tricep to the outer edge of your left thigh. From here, you can tap your right knee down. You can lift your torso up a bit. Customize it so that your body feels most supported in the shape, and you can stay with the capacity of your breath. Now hug your left shoulder into your spine. Stretch your right elbow away from your torso. Now maybe pick your gaze up. One more breath. Breathe in. And exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your palms to the inside of your left foot. Heel toe your left foot out. Tap your right knee down into your mat. Now hug your left thigh into your left armpit. Pull your sternum forward. Now keep breathing. That's the most important part, especially when we get into really sensational poses, poses that might bring something new, something we haven't felt yet. So as you arrive, as you get here, can you see if your breath can maintain its fullness, or maybe your breath gets a bit shallower? Now, if it's getting shallow, how can you adjust the shape? How can you create a more supportive shape so that your breath can maintain its fullness? Breathe in. And breathe out. Now, inhale, tuck your right toes, and exhale, three-legged dog. Send your left leg up and then back, shake it out, and then maybe back in neutral. Now, inhale, look forward. Exhale, tap your knees down onto your mat. Sweep your legs out to either side and come onto your back now. Start to slow it down a bit. As you come down onto your back, bend your knees so that your knees are stacked directly over top of your hips. Now press into your knees are directly over top of your feet, not your hips. That'll come later. Press into your feet a lot. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips away from your mat space. Now keep breathing. So pull your belly inwards to your spine. That's going to protect your low back. Now squeeze your glutes a lot and then slightly curl your tailbone up to the sky. Now imagine that your thighs were stretching beyond your knees. Keep your breath into your upper chest rather than your belly for this one. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, slowly start to roll all the way down onto your back. And just pause and neutral. So if there's a counter shape that your body really likes, then by all means move into it. But the best counter shape that we can find is really just sitting neutrally with our breath. So you can pull your palms close to your belly, maybe one to your chest. And just feel how as you inhale, your body is rising against gravity. And as you exhale, you're getting a little bit closer to the ground. One more like that. Breathe in. And breathe out. We'll take bridge pose one more time. So unravel your arms, recenter your focus. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips all the way up to the sky and keep breathing. Stretch your thighs beyond your knees. You can even snuggle your shoulders underneath your back and then maybe interlace your fingers for a little bind. If that feels really constricting for you, then I would suggest just staying open. Squeeze your glutes. Now press into your heels. Energetically drag your heels to your shoulders as you keep your focus up. Breathe in. And then exhale, roll all the way back down onto your back. And this time, I invite you just to sit within the stillness. Sit within the shape where you can feel your breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now gently, or rather, extend your right leg up to the sky. Stack your heel this time over top of your hip. Now take a breath in. And exhale, supine figure four. Cross your right ankle over top of your left thigh. Now we're not going to stay in this shape, so keep your left foot grounded. Tee out or goal post your arms. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, supine figure four twist. So now bring your right foot over to the left edge of your mat. Now it's important here that your right knee continues to point upwards to the sky. And then you might feel a lot of sensation in your outer right hip, outer right glute. That's where we want to feel it. So if there's any pain in your knee, then come back up through center. And you can find just traditional supine figure four, maybe grab hold of your hamstring if that feels best. If you're staying in the twist, where can you place your breath in your body so that it's lengthening everything out, sort of pulling you apart like taffy? Breathe in. And out. Inhale, draw your legs back through center. Then exhale, unravel your right leg. Inhale, reach your left leg up to the sky. And exhale, supine figure four. Cross your left ankle over top of your right thigh. Take a big breath in. And exhale, supine figure four twist. Land your left foot down onto your mat. onto the right side of your mat. Now point your left knee directly up to the sky rather than closer to your armpit or further away from your body. Point it directly up. And then if there's pain in your knee, please come back to supine figure four, either with your foot grounded or you can grab hold of your hamstring here. Now where you've landed, again, place your breath somewhere that will bring a little bit more softness. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Now inhale, draw your legs back up and through center. Then exhale, unravel, pull your thighs closer to your chest. From here, you can rock from side to side. And then make your way into happy baby. So I like to start off a little bit slow with happy baby. So draw your knees out a little bit wider. Then maybe you place your palms behind your knees. And then maybe you start to grab hold of your calves or your ankles. And then if you'd like, you can reach for your feet. I like to keep my arms behind my knees though. Then whichever grip you land into, can you press your low back down into the mat. Stretch one leg out, then the other, maybe rock from side to side. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, draw both of your thighs into your chest. Compress your legs, feel the neutrality of your pelvis. Now inhale, reach your forehead up towards your knees. And exhale, final rest shavasana. Surrender your legs down by the end of your mat. Reach your arms out to the side of you at any width. Start to soften your focus. And right here in this final shape, in this final moment, allow your body to be completely free. So bring your breath back into its normal rhythm. And allow your breath, your energy to move through you at a gentler pace. And for these next moments, this time is yours to be easeful, to be settled, to be grounded. So take up the space that you need today, right now, and I will walk you out. Now please stay longer in this shape if you'd like. If you're ready to move forward, take a full breath in and a full breath out. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, maybe rock your head from side to side. And as it feels right, however you'd like, start to press up into an easy seat. Can be on your glutes, on your shins, whatever feels best in your body. And soften your focus. Pull your palms close to heart. And right here, offer up some gratitude for yourself for being in this practice on your mat, taking time to tap into the capacity of your breath. And then float your prayer, your thoughts, your love up to the space between your brow. This light in me sees and loves the same light in each of you. Together we bow in reverence and we share the word namaste. Namaste, my sweet friends. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me and being in this space and this practice with me. It's so easy in times that are maybe a little bit constricting, maybe a little bit where there's uncertainty, to lose the depth of our breath. So I really invite you, if you're not doing a full practice, that is okay. That's where you're at for this moment. Continue to breathe fully through your belly, ribs, chest, and then empty out in the same way. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Katie. It's so nice to have you in here. And my friends who shared this moment with me, thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, or you can send me a DM or XTERRA a DM, and I'd be happy to answer it. And more yoga for you, I hope. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you.